No, it's not strong enough. I'm gonna wait a bit.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the United
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. Just me this time, all by my lonesome, and I am continuing to not use my ferro rod to make fire. Again, stepping it up, making it a little more difficult on myself, because what if you lose it? What if it breaks or is stolen? You're gonna have to improvise. You're gonna have to be able to make fires in other ways than my preferred method being ferro rod. And this time, I'm not gonna have anybody to help me out in case I can't get the fire started. So, let's see what I do. I'm not gonna make the mistake and let the sun die down on me, but if it decides to die away, I brought a few things that people say you can make a fire with, and I'm gonna test them out. So join me on this bug out adventure. And here's home. A little bit of a stream behind me, pretty nice, so no worries of water, and I'm high off the ground, so in case there's any more flooding, because it has been a bit of a monsoon season this year, won't have to worry about that. Everything is pretty wet, and I will have to find a clearer opening for sunshine, though right about now looks like I've lost it, but I have other ways of making fire. But first, let's set up camp. Camp is set up and I have everything underneath the rain fly, just in case it decides to rain, because it is clouding up. Sun's over there, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Now luckily, because of my oatmeal's right there, I don't need a fire to have a nice hot meal, but I'm always out here. I like to practice, and this is a great opportunity to use the firebox and to see if I can find any dry wood around here, because everything is just wet. See what we find. This is a great score. We all know what this is. Good old birch bark. And it doesn't matter if it is wet. So many oils inside of it, it'll take a flame and keep it. So I'm going to harvest all this birch bark. There's one right here. There's another tree right here. And there also is some broken branches on the ground. So between those, I'm going to build up a nice nest without hurting the tree, not stripping it off, but a nice nest for my fire. Time to try and make some fire. I got my firebox set up with all of the dry twigs that I picked off the standing trees. I shredded up my birch bark to finer strips, and then I brought along some steel wool. And this has 3 different grades in it, but I am going to go with the finer. I think fine to me is going to be the better way to go, because it's going to be more dense. You know, you're going to want fine tinder fibers. So why wouldn't you want fine steel wool fibers? And I've never done this before, so I'm gonna see if I can get. I got a little chunk in here underneath my birch bark. I got more to attempt again, but let's try it. And I have a 9-volt battery because I know that's got pretty much amount of juice to get this going. So without further ado, let's see if we can. There we go. Ooh, hot. Put it where I need it. Put it where I need it. Oh, and he's dead. Okay, there's still some good stuff in there. Oh, there we go. There we go. Some more birch bark. Hold on to that flame for me. Hold on to that flame for me. Keep on burning. We got some more birch bark in here. And I think I got it. All right. Yes! Success! Well, the food is hot and ready. Fire is going strong. It is conflicted card time. Let's see which one I get this time. I'm gonna go with you. And the card reads as such. A series of asteroids have destroyed the modern world, setting civilization back at least 1,000 years. What are the 3 things you would personally do in order to start rebuilding civilization, and why? Well, I love my country a lot, and I think I would definitely start with somehow, maybe personally go and try and get the Constitution, or find a copy of it and use that as the basis of law for the new community. Definitely would focus also on separating your drinking water from your sewage, so some sort of sanitation, if you will. I guess that would still fall under laws, but medical and law and order. There you go, law and order, and sanitation, and food. Start getting, the community to grow food. I personally grow my own food. I personally grow my own food now. I'm getting bigger and bigger each year, and so that way you could start trading. To have a clean, or to have a civilization that prospers, it needs to be orderly. It needs to be clean, so no sickness, and you need to be fed. That's why. And since I'm the only one here, that's all you're going to get. So now we want to know what you would do. What are the 3 things you would personally do in order to start rebuilding civilization, and why? So leave your comments down below in the comment section, and look forward to reading them. See if anybody else agrees with me, or see if you disagree with me. Turning in a little bit early tonight. I'm not really feeling 100%, to be honest with you. So I'm really hoping that it doesn't rain, because I wasn't able to put as much firewood underneath my rain fly as I'd like to do. So we'll see how that goes. But on a positive note, I am very happy that I was able to make fire with the steel wool. Never done that before, but it works. Enjoy the fire. But I think I'm just going to turn in and see if I can feel a little bit better for tomorrow. And see what's around here, whether it's raining or not. Good night. Day 2. No rain, so that's plus. The sun is starting to break through the forest here and there. Another good thing. And I feel a whole lot better. Kept on drinking throughout the night, so I'm guessing a little bit of combination of a little dehydrated, maybe a little bit overheated. But I'm ready to take on today's challenges. Sun has been coming in and out, but obviously it's not going to be able to break through these trees to give me enough solar power to start anything. But over there, if you can see it, looks like to be a clearing, and that's going to be my best chance of gathering enough light to get an ember started. Now I just got to figure out how to get across the stream without getting soaked. Because also, once I get the ember, if I get it, I gotta get back without it getting wet. Time to explore. Well, it's definitely getting shallower, but that looks like something man-made. Oh yeah. That's man-made. I don't know what it's for, but there's a bridge, and that lets me get over it quite easily. Well, after I hopefully get a fire started, there's some trails around here. One there that I'm going to be maybe using, and one back that way. And with this man-made structure looking old, there might be more, but this definitely is a reason to recon. So I'm going to get back to that after, again, hopefully get some sunlight. A nice open spot. I got clouds there, but maybe it might burn through. I can feel the heat. But let's break out the magnifying glass and see what we can get. No, it's not strong enough. I'm gonna wait a bit. Still waiting. There's a patch of blue right there, but the sun is over there, and oh, it just got even cloudier. There's a beautiful patch of blue. It's coming. There's clouds over there. Stay away, stay away. Just make the most of this opportunity. It's not there yet. Oh. Come on. Yes. More intense. More intense. Come on, bring it. While I'm waiting, this is a fungus that I found off of a birch bark tree. I will identify it later, because I really don't know what it is, but I know that funguses work really well. Almost blue. Come on. Almost there, almost there. Smoke, smoke, yes! Go baby, go. Keep going. Yes, give me all that beautiful, beautiful rays. Not there yet. Not yet. Yes. Good. Smoking on its own now. I'm just going to keep on using this solar as much as I got it. And just keep giving it life. Made it back to camp. Smoldering pretty good. And got a tinder bundle. And it's wrapped in some paper, which I'll go about that later. I'm going to bring all this lovely birch bark in here. Oop. Helps if I keep it in there. Firebox is already ready to go. Always want this always set up right away. Ah! Oh, there we go. Well, a little smoke in the eyes, but got the job done. And if you notice, I had some paper around that. And actually, that is paper that came with all the oatmeals that I just kept on saving and saving and saving. And I actually had some in the bottom of the firebox as well. to catch. And this is a big lesson in waste not. But if you want to know more about waste not, check out the link that's going to be popping up in the corner for the bot. Waste not. On a recon. Clearly an established trail, and that man-made flume or dam of some sort. So I'm trying to figure out what's near my camp, because it could be an asset or it could be a liability. All right, some, big timber. Another wall. Well, definitely some building material. Looks like it was what's left of the floor. And I guess a quickie shelter if you needed it. Actually got some pipe and some netting. Probably use that to make a fish weir. It seems... What is this place? In the middle of the woods. I just lifted up this metal. I don't know if you can see him. Hello, guy. Still not sure, but I guess some advantages. Existing structure. Some disadvantages. Most likely this place is not forgotten. Well, I know it's quite warm, but I just couldn't help myself. I saw a pine tree and had to make some pine needle tea because if it's hot, I want to keep hydrated, and those added vitamin C's won't hurt either. But the mug is a bit hot, so I'm using this guy to take it off. Normally I would use my bandana, but I'm using it right now. And this is not just some sort of cup grabber. It is also, mind the camera, is also a wrist warmer or a glove. And obviously I don't need to wear it right now. It's plenty warm. But if you want to know how to turn your wholly ruined socks into something useful, check out the link that's going to be popping up in the corner for the Pioneer Prep sock gloves. And just remember, they're not just gloves. They can do a whole lot more. It got dark fast. I think I hear some rumbling in the distance. Maybe the thunderstorms are finally coming. I hope not. Well, it's raining. Second night, and the rain has stopped. The storms have abated, and I am thankful for that, because packing up in the rain, never fun. I am very happy that I don't feel sick. I haven't felt sick all day, so word of the wise, keep hydrated. And I got to make another fire in a different way. So all in all, a good bug out trip. By the way, everything is wet still. I mean, even before the rain. And even with my firebox, keeping a fire going took a lot of small material. So keep that in mind when it's been wet for a long time. Time to get some rest. And pack up and bushwhack my way out of here. Good, I'm getting tired. Good night. Day 3. And another beautiful one at that. Quite surprised, honestly, because I believe the forecast was calling for thunderstorms at some point in time while we were out, but except for that thunder and a little bit of rain early last evening, nothing. Here we got the sun again. But I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm gonna have some breakfast. And then I'm gonna pack up and get along my way because thunderstorms like to come in quick. About to pack up. The one thing that I want plenty of is water when I go into the bush. And I've been using the grill the entire time for this trip. But if you want to know how I feel about the grill, check out the link that's going to be popping up for the review. The grill. Well, camp is broken down, no trace, and no trash. That's how we do it at Bug Out Boys. Now, when I went into the bush, I took a compass bearing, and I continued to take more as I changed a little direction, found the stream and such. But now I have reversed it, and I'm going to find my way back out. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this Bug Out Boy episode. And I really feel that it was really important for me to go out by myself when taking gear away, because it really made me not be able to rely on anybody else. So I know it got a little dicey there with the clouds and not getting any sun, but it felt great to actually get a solar fire going for myself and for you guys, as well as showing you the steel wool trick. And it just emphasizes the importance of having multiple ways of making fire, as well as a little bit of ingenuity. And you know what? With this gorgeous weather, which I know I said a couple times already, with that, we will see you next time.